Bum, 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 bum. Hi, Stephen Barnes here, and we're back live on YouTube. I'm going to try to do this more often leading up to the election because this is, I think, is a very important moment in our public life. Just I was getting feedback there for a second. You could see that. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about is constantly the application of the principles of the magic formula in the book, The Magic Formula, the Secret to Earning Your Black Belt in Life, which is available at www.realheroesjourney.com. There are our advertisers, so to speak. First of all, I want to remind you to breathe 5 times a day, 60 seconds of deep, slow, diaphragmatic breathing every hour on the hour, at least 5 times a day. Albert Einstein said that the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or hostile universe. Let's explore that a little bit. And we can also relate this to some current events nationally, but I'm going to try to stay out of partisan politics as much as possible. I think that that's valuable. I don't think it's necessary to go into politics. We can stay in philosophy. Imagine cleaning your body-mind connection 5 times a day. That's what you can do if you do the breathing. Of course, once you have the 5-minute miracle integrated into your daily life, deliberately focus all you have to be grateful for. In those moments, you think about while you're breathing, you think about gratitude, you think about positive emotions. Deliberately release your tension. As Brendan Burchard says, you release tension, set intention. It's a great mantra to chant as you do this. Remember, the meaning of life is to escape suffering, embrace joy, and be of service. Everyone is somewhere along that continuum. All philosophies and religions, all survival or social rules or patterns relate to this one way or another. It's useful to look at it directly and see how all your actions have been attempts to move away from pain toward pleasure. And once you see that, you look to see how the same is true of those closest in your life that you can observe carefully. However confused, however clumsy or confused some of those actions and attempts are, that's all anyone has ever tried to do. If you forgive and accept, you can see how a major secret of life is to align your thoughts and actions with the world as it is, so we can be part of its evolution. All you have to do is exemplify the change you wish to see, succeed in your positive life, and you'll automatically begin to attract people who seek to escape suffering. And you'll start building a tribe that you can influence or walk with. Some of these people might fight you hard, but remember that on some deep level, they're hoping you're right. Yeah, they really are. Because on some level, they feel trapped. They fear the world is a hostile place and that they have to be hard and hostile to survive. So every person who triggers their belly brain for survival then opens their hearts for love, then refines their reality map for success being the progressive realization of a worthy goal, will automatically attract people. This is one of the secrets of the soulmate process, by the way. I recently read someone saying that a certain candidate was an awful, awful person, but I'm voting for them anyway. What kind of human being is that? One who believes that their values can only be represented by a, quote, awful, awful person? What must they think of humanity? That people are awful? Then deep inside, they have to loathe themselves or consider themselves superior to the masses. Is it reasonable to think they consider the universe hostile? I think so. And that therefore we must be beasts? I think so. They probably look at open-hearted people who are not anchored to survival and see how life can just chew them up and spit them out. That's pain. Get it? They have literally anchored love to pain. Holy crap. Can you imagine the deep world view of such people? Tananarive and I have never ever voted for someone we thought awful. Human, yes. Flawed like the rest of us, yes. But if you think only the evil seek power, but see how power affects our lives, does that not mean you believe that there are no wise, good, strong people who seek to offer service? That is a terrible way to live and to see the world. Seriously, I have real pity for you. Marketing and sales are the sciences of finding the people who need your product or service to either relieve pain or gain pleasure. then convincing them to act now to achieve either goal. White hat and black hat marketing concepts are all about this. White hat marketing is connecting people primarily to joy, but being scrupulously honest if you're addressing pain. You don't make up crap about how you need secret X17 to avoid social embarrassment. Black hat marketing stimulates pain and fear in your audience, often, again, a load of crap, stimulating fear for the sake of making money, not because you care about them. This is a dangerous road because sometimes we do need to exaggerate this potential pain in order to get our butts off the couch. Last week, my son Jason talked about looking at a decision and exaggerating the pain and punishment for not doing it and the pleasure for accomplishing it. He was future pacing. That's mature stuff. Seeing where you will end up in a day or a week or a year or a decade if you continue down a given path, that's great. If you anchor enough pain there, your daughter says, "Daddy, please stop smoking or you'll die." A lot of people have given up smoking right then. You can often interrupt the negative pattern. Then you can imagine the positive results, say dancing at your granddaughter's wedding, and make the behavioral change stick. But remember the influence pattern. 1, achieve rapport. 2, interrupt the pattern. 3, anchor the new behavior to your own higher goals. If you learn to do this with yourself, you will have the key to helping your friends and family with integrity. You will also understand sales and marketing such that you see the need to communicate the value of your product and service. And you will also see how people try to manipulate you. If they love you and believe in their product or service, they will focus on white hat, honest evaluations of the situation, communicating real concern and love, painting a better future while also warning of the failure of right action. Do they focus on pain, 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 fear, 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 hate, hate, hate? That is a person who sees a hostile universe, who sees human beings as negative beings or sheep, but they need your dollars or votes to get what they want. So they will stimulate fear, try to get you to mistake short-term pleasure for long-term joy, and try to exploit your fear, your love of family and community, or your fears about what might happen to them. Remember, anger is fear. If they try to make you angry, ask what they are afraid of. If they are angry, ask what they are afraid of. If they're trying to make you angry, ask what fear inside you they are stimulating. Unless you feel that the answer is in alignment with your values, it'll always be something about personal, genetic, or social survival. Beware. If the universe is neutral or positive, aligning yourself with it for greater health, love, and success is a wonderful goal. The notion that we can just chop wood, carry water, and make a good life for ourselves and our families is a beautiful thing. Only if you see the universe as a negative place is there a need to be dishonest or cruel to be useful. Learn to look deeply into yourself and those around you and those who would influence you. What path are they walking? What destination will they reach? Unless that path and that destination are aligned with survival, love, and contribution, beware. Namaste. This is Steve Barnes inviting you to join us. Magic Formula book is finally available. It's at www.realheroesjourney.com. Take care.